Scrawny, chubby, short,
queer.
Getting caught up in bullying, it's so easy because you're just glad that you're not being bullied.
It's been hard for me to stand up for other people because I feel like I'm already a target.
It's just easier to do nothing.
Please stop.
Fine.
Dude, ow.
Fine.
Stop.
Fine.
Ow, stop.
Do you have any friends?
Yes, I heard you.
What are you even doing here? It's almost too easy.
Stop.
Come on.
I get it.
Maybe you are a little bit more.
Oh.
You think you're special?
One more Virginia meal.
Dude, stop.
You're fine.
I just opened it up and it's all smashed.
Did you order bullied or unbullied?
Bullied or unbullied?
Yeah.
Do you have a manager that I can speak to? Because that doesn't even make any sense. Hi, your
Hi,
manager?
how's it going?
I was given this.
Did you bully this burger?
Well, yeah. This is a defenseless Whopper Jr. It can't defend itself.
You don't mean anything by it.
It's just for
It's
laughs.
just for laughs.
What are you? Is there something wrong with you?
Because that's clearly what happened.
Can't be serious.
Had you seen me bullying this burger, would you have stood up and said something?
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Reed.
Hi, Reese.
We're just having fun.
You having fun? He's not having fun. So therefore, I think you guys should just leave him alone.
See you later. This feels better to me.
Have you ever been like messed with before?
Oh my God. I mean, like the ideal world is where if somebody else sees like something weird happening, that they'll come over and be like, "Hey, this is not okay."
Yeah.
To feel defenseless, that's the one of the worst things in the world.
Chelsea came and she would just tell them that it's not okay because it isn't.
Something I'll never forget is my friend standing up for me.
I've been that kid, so if I see it, I'm gonna do something about it. And I hope there's more people out there like that.
What do you think this commercial is trying to teach us?
That nobody likes bullying, and it's hard to stand up to bullies when they're like talking mean to other people and stuff like that.
People
care more about food than people.
Right. The way they smash the burgers and complained, huh?
The bullied and the unbullied burger.
Yeah.
I think that maybe they're trying to teach us that no bullying because it's just sickening.
Okay. You did say that it did upset you when you saw it first, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anybody else would like to say something? So, what did you say?
I think it's not right.
It's not right. You're right. It's just not right. Now let's go back to the first of the year when your teachers all showed a video about what a bully is. And they're going to show it again for the next trimester. So what's the definition of a bully?
It's repeated.
Multiple times.
It's when people get, it's one-sided and people, they like, once you get picked on like every single day.
Okay. So that's the repeated. And then you said it's one-sided. And what did you say?
I also said it was one-sided.
Okay.
Usually it's not just one person that's bullying. Usually it's a group that's bullying.
Oftentimes it is a group against one, which means then there's an imbalance of power, right? So those three things have to be in place for it to actually be a bullying situation. And if you go to that video, that's really what was happening, wasn't it? Was there more than one student picking on the?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, on the junior in high school?
3.
Yeah, with 3 to 1. So that's an imbalance of power, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, do you guys see bullying taking place here at our school?
It's more like conflict.
Okay, you see.
I mean, just teasing a little bit of it, but
Okay.
Every once in a while, I'll see a little bit of it,
Uh-huh.
but then
it's not.
So if they tease you every day, you're not having fun. They think they are, but you're not. Then that. In fact, did you remember seeing the one guy in the plaid shirt? He said something about that. Like he said to the kid that was being bullied, like, "Are you having fun?" Mm-hmm. Like, because they would say, "Well, we're just having fun." Like, "Are you having fun?" He's not having fun.
Like, the person that's getting bullied isn't having fun, but the person.
Yes. Doing the bullying, they might think it's funny. So you see a few situations here at our school. So let's talk about the different reactions everybody had in that commercial. What were the reactions of the people when they saw the student getting bullied?
You could tell they didn't like it.
How could you tell that?
They just kind of looked down at their food, and they just kind of looked over, and
Yeah.
they like sort of looked at him out of the corner of their eye. It's just like,
Yeah.
some people are like, whoa, like, seriously,
they
not cool.
Right.
is this dude serious?
What did you say, Joy?
I said they were acting like, is these kids serious?
Yeah. Is this for real? They were doing facial gestures, facial expressions, body language, but did they stop?
No.
Some of them didn't stop and do anything.
It was only the girl at the end that really cared about him. And then this another guy pitched in. He was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is right because he's not having fun."
Right. What did that lady do towards the end of the video? What was she doing?
Sure, being nice to the bully and then.
Right.
But she was also being nice to the bullies.
Yeah. Wasn't that interesting? Did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walked away.
They left.
Yeah. So, well, first of all, she found out their name, right?
Yeah.
That's the last thing a bully wants is for somebody to find out their name. And she extended an invitation, like shook his hand, and I think that was pretty smart. I don't think I would have thought of that, but I will think about that now when I see something happening, instead of just saying knock it off or whatever. Right? What could they have done differently? Those people that were just giving the looks, what should they have done?
Go on and help.
Stood up for him and helped him.
Mm-hmm. Some of them were the same ones that got the smash burger. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
But yet they were still just giving the look, like I don't know what to do. But then they were pretty good to get up and complain about the hamburger.
Yeah, they did great on that one.
Yeah, they did.
I would do both because I paid money for it. And
Right.
it's just not right for other people.
I know. I wouldn't want to eat a smash burger either.
Yeah.
There's a place called Smash Burger.
Oh, yeah.
Are they smashed?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's actually pretty darn good.
Okay, pretty good. But you're right, Joy. I probably, to do both would make more sense, to stick up for the young man and for the Whopper Jr., right? Who is helpless. Anyway, so why do you think it's hard for kids to stick up to bullies?
Because they don't want to get bullied.
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes if they stick up, the police will be like, oh, that kid thinks he can overpower us. We're going to show his boss.
Okay.
If you do like a couple people standing up to the bully, then that may be better than just you going up.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit scary, isn't it? You're afraid that they're going to turn their attention on you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what can you tell your friends and peers to do about bullying?
Stay away from it. Don't consider it. Because even though if you're having fun, the other person might not be having fun.
Okay. And so you've probably seen some kids do it.
Yeah.
There,
In my
huh?
other school, yeah.
Oh, especially there. Very good.
Once my brother, or one of us, me and my siblings, we were being kind of mean to each other. Or I was being mean to my sister because of some weird argument we were having. And my mom said, "You're bullying her." I'm like, "No, I'm not." She said, "Yeah, you are. You're bigger, you're stronger, you're being mean, you're one-sided, you've done this a lot. I mean, you're being a bully." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess that's true."
Okay.
So it kind of comes everywhere with everything.
Okay. Did it change your actions then?
Definitely.
Very good. You didn't look at it as being a bully. You were just thinking you were in a conflict with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad your mom pointed out those characteristics. And I'm glad you listened to her, too. So does anybody else have anything else they want to add to what we've just been discussing? Okay.
I've been bullied.
You have?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah. They just kind of make fun of me because I play soccer, and soccer is just as girly as the sport of football.
Right. You've got to run all the way back and forth, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they poke fun of you because they don't think that it's as rough as football is or as tough.
They just said it's a girl sport.
Yeah. So what do you do when they do that?
Try and walk away, but they keep following me and bug me.
Yeah. Well, now you've told an adult, because you just told me. So we'll see what we can do to help you with that. Come up with some strategies. So do you guys know any strategies to use? Yes.
Make a funny sentence and say it to them and get confused and walk off.
Okay. Is that what you're going to say too, Connor?
Sometimes I just say, okay.
Pickles in my ice cream.
You can. Sometimes, like one girl was saying, "You don't have red hair." I'm like, "Yes, I do." She said, "No, you don't." And I went to the teacher because I was little. I'm just like, "She said I have red hair." But I do. I have red hair. And she said, "If you know you're right, just don't even bother with it. Just say, okay, you can.
Okay.
Just think you're right, okay."
I like that. There's a lot of truth to that statement. A lot of times we might be right fighters. So let's go to your soccer.
Yeah.
You know that you work really hard, right? So you know you're right. You know that it's a lot of work to be a soccer player. So what you can do is just as long as you know you're right, then you don't have to sit and argue with them about that. Let them believe what they want.
My mom says if they know that it's bothering you, they're going to keep doing it. So if you act like you don't, like it doesn't matter, then they could stop.
Right. Your mom's right. They mostly do look for a reaction.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking for. So if they don't get a reaction, then it's not much fun.
Then they start like building your power up more sometimes.
I've been researching at home about how you feel when you're mad or when you're embarrassed. I mean, you just know that you're fine. Like, people bully you to make you feel insecure and embarrassed, and if you do, then they're just going to keep doing it.
You're actually letting them win, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're giving in to them.
It's like a soccer game. If you don't try it, you're just gonna get pummeled.
Yeah.
No chance of you winning.
Yeah. So if you don't want to give up, right?
Yeah, it's like you run away from the ball instead of going towards it, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, same with basketball.
Yeah, it's like it kind of goes towards if you run away from the ball, or if you're like you see someone bullying, you run away from it instead of going towards it. That person's not gonna win. It takes teamwork to win.
It does.
Yeah.
So if you're the only person on your team, like a wrestler would be the only person wrestling at that time.
Yeah.
But when you say teamwork, you've got to stick up for yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
But it's kind of different in tackle football because if you're the only one around that person, it's kind of up to you, or so you can get some yardage. Like when they run the ball up the field.
You can just hope for someone to stand up for you.
Strength.
Cross your fingers.
That's when you need your lineman, right? Is that when you need your lineman? Somebody to stick up for you?
Yeah.
So you can get down the field?
Yeah.
Right.
The line block.
So that's what you can do for your peers, right?
Yeah.
Is be a lineman for them.
The only way that you're going to get a good run is if your linemen block. If they don't block, you're not going to get a run.
Good analogies, you guys. So if all of us stick up for other people, then the bully isn't going to be able to tackle us, right?
Yeah.
Right. He's not going to be able to sack our quarterback, right?
Sack our quarterback.
He has a quarter in his back.
But one of my friends he had taped a big paper quarter on his back. He's like, I'm a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, I think we've had a really good discussion. I really have appreciated some of the comments you've made. Thank you very much.